Similarities between cryptocurrency and religion have been recognized in a number of publications, including the Financial Times. In September 2021, at the time of the crypto boom, the Financial Times published an article called Inside the Cult of Crypto, and went on to describe how cryptocurrency has similar traits to the wiki definition of a cult. And with all religions and cults, there is a tendency to control the behavior of its followers. This is partly why the 7 deadly sins were set out, to list all the things that take you away from the divine being. However, they are the things that we as humans have a natural tendency to do, even if only for a short while, and even if we know better. Originally scripted by others, the 7 deadly sins as we have come to know them were curated by Pope Gregory I in AD 590. Those deadly sins are lust, envy, gluttony, greed, sloth, wrath, and pride. The success of cryptocurrencies has depended on most, if not all, of these 7 deadly sins. Lust, fueled by a psychological force that ignites an all-consuming desire for something, even when you already have a significant amount of the coveted object. It is associated with an intense desire for sensual pleasure. Lust can assume myriad forms, whether it is an insatiable craving for sex, money, or power. In December of 2022, JP Morgan's research unearthed a hardly surprising revelation. The majority of cryptocurrency holders were men. And what tantalizes their male mind more than a trifecta of sex, money, and power? Instagram's seductive crypto advertisements capture the wandering eyes of men, featuring women who kindle the flames of desire. The adult industry also emerges as one of crypto's proclaimed use cases, as even YouTube once allowed adverts for bunny token, luring men with promises of casual encounters in exchange for monetary gratification. This exploitation of attractive women to manipulate the hearts and minds of men is as old as time itself. This lust can manifest in the cryptocurrency world through an insatiable thirst for speculative gains, with some investors becoming addicted to the thrill of trading as they are driven by constant desire for more profits. This addiction to the speculative aspects of cryptocurrency can lead to an impulsive decision-making, reckless behavior, and significant financial loss. But that's not the outcome we want. No, the outcome we want can be seen in all those Bitcoin billionaire videos with supercars, flash houses, and sexy women in the background. The promoters of cryptocurrencies know exactly what we want. Envy. The emotion which occurs when a person lacks another person's superior quality, achievement, or possession, and either desires it or wishes that the other person lacked it. Combined with lust, envy is a powerful force. In the world of cryptocurrency, envy arises when we desire the financial success and achievements of others. Social media platforms, online forums, and news outlets regularly highlight stories of early adopters and savvy investors who have amassed significant wealth through the cryptocurrency holdings. These success stories can evoke feelings of inadequacy and resentment amongst us who have not experienced similar gains. Envy in the cryptocurrency realm often stems from distorted perception of personal success and happiness. Seeing others' financial accomplishments can create a sense of injustice or unfairness, especially for those who have entered the market later or made less profitable investments. This envy-driven mindset can lead to a relentless pursuit of wealth without considering the underlying values or principles that drive true fulfillment. The cryptocurrency promoters are counting on just that. The lack of fulfillment and the ever pursuit for more can lead to gluttony. Gluttony, the overindulgence and overconsumption to the point of waste. It is consuming more than you actually need, but at the expense of another. Gluttony in the sphere of cryptocurrency is one of the worst deadly sins. It causes us to become consumed by the pursuit of accumulating more and more cryptocurrencies. This insatiable desire for material wealth can blind us to the importance of balance and moderation in our own lives. Some investors can become so fixated on acquiring cryptocurrencies that they neglect their personal relationships, physical well-being, and mental health. The constant need for more can lead to an endless cycle of discontentment, never fully satisfied with their financial accomplishments. The irony is that the value of cryptocurrencies is controlled by the whim of crypto whales. Crypto whales hold a significant amount of cryptocurrency, and their decisions regarding their crypto wallets can move the price of cryptocurrency significantly. Never has gluttony caused so much misery for others than in the world of crypto. But that is not the only way that gluttony hurts others. In February 2021, the BBC reported that Bitcoin mining was using more electricity annually than the whole of Argentina, which has a population of 45.8 million people. Bitcoin mining was also producing electronic waste annually comparable to the waste produced by the Netherlands. The mining of cryptocurrency in Kosovo was so significant that it began causing blackouts. Ordinary people were unable to go about their daily lives because of how much energy was being diverted from their homes and their businesses into the crypto mines. However, crypto mines in China were required to close down in June 2021, which caused $400 billion to be wiped off the market. Those crypto mines simply moved out of their home in the Chinese provinces over to Kazakhstan, which simply transferred the gluttony of energy consumption to transfer from China to Kazakhstan. But cryptocurrency does not care about energy consumption. Oh no, it is far too greedy. Greed, the insatiable desire for material gain or social value, such as status or power. To understand this deadly sin in the world of cryptocurrency, we must accept one hard truth. Cryptocurrency holders do not care about any utility or use class for crypto. It is the allure of immense profits and the potential for overnight wealth that has attracted a wave of opportunistic individuals like us to the cryptocurrency market. Greed drives us to seek out the next hot cryptocurrency or investment opportunity, often without us conducting thorough research or understanding the technology behind it. The potential for exponential returns, fueled by success stories of early investors and overnight millionaires, drives many of us to enter the market solely driven by the desire for financial gain. The promise of immense wealth and astronomical profits has led to a pervasive culture of greed that permeates the cryptocurrency market. Greed fosters a culture of excessive speculation and market manipulation within the cryptocurrency ecosystem. Pump and dump schemes where manipulative actors artificially inflate the price of a cryptocurrency before selling off their holdings take advantage of the greed-driven behavior of us investors. Even today, more ICOs are on their way. Of course, letting greed take control opens us up for scams, fraudulent schemes and pump and dump schemes where manipulative actors take advantage of the greed of others for personal gain. The relentless pursuit of wealth can lead to irrational decision-making, overlooking the inherent risks and complexities associated with investing in cryptocurrencies. The unchecked pursuit of wealth can lead to financial ruin for those who fall victim to these deceptive practices. But we are far too clever to fall for that scam, aren't we? Because we do our due diligence, don't we? Sloth, the habitual disinclination to exertion. The ease of access and potential for quick profits in the digital asset space can foster a culture of laziness and apathy towards the responsibilities of investing. Because cryptocurrency markets operate 24/7 and online platforms make it easy to trade and invest, accessibility can lead to a sense of complacency and laziness amongst us. Like water, we like to flow along the path of least resistance. The allure of quick wealth and the misconception that cryptocurrency is a shortcut to financial success can also contribute to lazy behavior. We can be lured into the idea of making easy money without putting in the necessary effort to understand the underlying technology, market dynamics, and potential risks associated with investing in cryptocurrencies. This lack of diligence can result in impulsive and ill-informed investment decisions, leaving investors like us invulnerable to scams and volatile market conditions. Rather than conducting research and staying informed about market trends and developments, we can adopt a passive approach to investing. This lack of due diligence can result in uninformed decisions, increasing the risk of financial losses that we can suffer. Our sloth-driven behavior can also manifest in a lack of diversification in our investment portfolios. We may choose to invest in a single cryptocurrency or a handful of popular tokens, neglecting the importance of spreading risk across different assets. This lack of diversification exposes investors like us as the performance of a single asset can have a significant impact on our overall investment portfolio. We can mitigate against some of these risks by using a trading platform like eToro to buy stocks and shares and widen our portfolio. Affiliate link in the description. Investment platforms like this facilitate informed decision making and give us access to reliable market data, analysis and research which can empower us to make well-informed choices. Because we do not know it all, and we will fail if we believe we do so. Pride, the quality of having an excessively high opinion of oneself or one's own importance. The opposite of humility. Considered to be a capital sin, it is easy to understand why pride can be the downfall of many crypto investors. The excessive belief in abilities and accomplishments can be observed in the cryptocurrency space through overconfidence and hubris. We all know of a crypto bro with an inflated sense of self-importance due to their perceived success in the market. This can lead to a disregard for risk management strategies, failure to acknowledge risks, and an unwillingness to seek advice or guidance from others. This is extremely dangerous and can lead to the throwing of good money after bad to make up losses. In the fast-paced cryptocurrency market, where decisions must be made quickly, errors in judgment can occur. However, when we are driven by pride, we may be reluctant to admit our mistakes and take corrective action. As shown in Matthew Giroir's research paper, biased information seeking leads to biased beliefs. How can we admit our mistakes to ourselves, let alone loved ones? This unwillingness to learn from past errors can lead to repeated financial losses or missed opportunities for growth and improvement. It can also have a devastating effect on our mental health. The stress of such situations bring us to our remaining sin, wrath. The uncontrolled feelings of anger, rage, and even hatred. Wrath often reveals itself in the wish to seek vengeance. Cryptocurrency markets are known for their rapid price fluctuations, which can result in sudden and significant gains or losses. In the world of cryptocurrency, it is hard to understand why investor sentiment will suddenly push the price of crypto up or down on any given day. As we looked at before, the whims of crypto whales can have a greater impact on the crypto market than other investors. The cryptocurrency space is not immune to market manipulation and fraudulent practices, which can lead to feelings of wrath. The prevalence of misinformation and fake news in the cryptocurrency space can contribute to a sense of wrath among investors. False rumors, exaggerated claims, and baseless accusations can lead to frustration and anger. As we struggle to discern accurate information amidst the noise, the continuous suggestions of certain tokens going to the moon or that others are indulging in FUD just makes matters worse. This can result in the formation of factions, with each group having feelings of wrath towards each other with different perspectives. Sometimes this feeling of wrath goes to the next level of retail investors and goes to the crypto exchange itself. In his Forbes interview in December 2022, Sam Bankman-Fried, then head of cryptocurrency FTX, accused Changpeng Zhao, head of rival cryptocurrency exchange Binance, of engineering the collapse of FTX. Changpeng Zhao denies those allegations. In the aftermath of the FTX collapse, many crypto investors became angry towards a number of influencers. In March 2023, TechCrunch reported that YouTubers Graham Stephan, Andre Geek, Jaspreet Singh, and others are being sued for promoting FTX. It can be understandable why instances of market manipulation, pump and dump schemes, and other fraudulent activities can lead to substantial financial losses for investors. These experiences can trigger a sense of betrayal and anger, especially towards those people who we trusted. So now that we know the evil side of cryptocurrency, what can we do about it? We must bear some responsibility, right? After all, we know that cryptocurrency has no intrinsic value, and the only thing we are purchasing is the belief that someone will come into the market after us believing the price needs to be higher. The very trait of a Ponzi scheme. But wait, governments are stepping in, with cryptocurrency markets becoming regulated. In the UK, we will even get a 24-hour cooling off period. So this is not a video to tell you not to buy cryptocurrency. Like all markets, it's all about timing. This video simply explains how your human traits are being used against you in the world of cryptocurrency. By being aware of cryptocurrencies and its 7 deadly sins, you can recognize the triggers and avoid making mistakes based on emotions. The fear of missing out is real, and as Cardinal de Retz said, fear is the passion that weakens judgment the most. For the crypto market, you will need to be as strong as possible. Thank you for watching. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe to this channel.